Hey good people, it's time to set your intentions for the new moon of December 4th. My name is Rick Aster. I will draw some cards, see which ideas jump out at you, choose one intention that you're going to carry through from the new moon to the full moon that follows, and choose something that challenges your self-concept, something where you would say, I could never do that, or if I did that, I would be becoming another person, a new person. So the theme for the reading, we have beginnings. We just had this a couple of days ago for one of the dream card readings. This says that we're ready to do something new. That's always appropriate for the new moon. I have the High Priestess in reverse as the situation, Three of Swords as the obstacle, Seven of Wands in the marketplace position. This is what the world would say about your situation. Ten of Wands in the thoughts position, Nine of Pentacles in the feelings position, and the Four of Pentacles in the outcome. Well, right away, this looks like a relatively quiet spread. There aren't any cards that really point to an initiative in the outer world. The High Priestess, of course, in the situation suggests that you're doing something quietly. We have the Ten of Wands, which often points to a move from one place to another, but this is in the thoughts position. So to me, this says you're going to give up an idea that you've held on to fervently for a long time. This is an idea that you've connected to something important in your life, but now you've decided it's time to let it go. And what's that about? Well, the outcome position, the Four of Pentacles, this is about holding on to what you have. In other words, you've decided you can't hold on to your old ideas and hold on to the things that you have in the world. You want to keep the things you have and give up the ideas that are getting in the way. Here, the Seven of Wands in the marketplace position, the world is saying this is a good time to protect yourself, to go into your bubble. The world is saying this anyway because of the pandemic and the dangers that it represents. It kind of asks you to have a bubble for your own protection. But there is more to this card than that. There is something about protecting yourself from the influence of the ideas in the world, to rely on your own ideas, to not follow a movement right now. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the feelings position, so you're feeling successful. You're feeling like you don't need things. You've got the material things you need, you're set for success, you feel good, you look good, you're doing good work, you're in good shape. That's what that card is telling us. That's in the feelings position, so it's more that you feel good about where you are and where you're headed. It might not have materialized yet, but you don't have much doubt about it. So what's the obstacle? Well, the Three of Swords, there is some kind of pain. It makes sense that there's some kind of pain that makes you hold on to what you've got, go into your bubble, give up your old ideas. Well, let's see if we can see what this obstacle is about. I'm getting three cards flipping over, so let's see what they are. The Seven of Swords, the Sun, and the World. So I feel that something sneaky happened here. We have the Seven of Swords clarifying the Three of Swords. So pain from something sneaky that someone did, something perhaps was a little bit underhanded or unfair. But then this is followed by the Sun and the World. I mean, my goodness. So it's a very happy situation, or there's a great deal of clarity about what has happened, leading to a major change. Let's see what we can say about the thoughts position and the feelings position. For thoughts, death in reverse. So you're giving up an idea in order to avoid an ending. In other words, you can see that sticking to your way of thinking about things would cause something to fall apart. So you'd rather give up that way of thinking and let things hold together for a little bit longer. And now for feelings. Feeling successful. Feeling good about yourself. What's this about? The card is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Normally, the Eight of Swords in reverse is going to say that you feel stuck, that the world has done something to you. That takes on a different light when we've got it clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So it's that you feel like you're successful in spite of yourself. It's like you can't help your success. It's coming to you regardless of your conflicted actions, maybe a confused strategy. You're doing a lot of things wrong, and yet success has found you anyway. You could feel like the world chose you to be successful, and you said, I don't know that that's me, and the world said, yes, it is. Well, let me look at the marketplace position, and maybe that will shed some light on this. Okay, the card flipping over is the Knight of Cups in reverse. There's someone or something coming to you with an offer that's supposed to appeal to your emotions, to press your emotional buttons, and you're tuning it out. You're not getting the message because you're in your bubble and it's not in tune with who you feel you are at this point. Now let me get a card on the outcome. The Four of Pentacles, you're going to hold things together. Hold on to what you have. Fight off the attempts to reduce you in some way. What's this about? I'm getting the Tower in reverse, so that really just says the same thing. There's some kind of disaster that is present somehow, and yet it's not reaching you. You are holding it off. There's a storyline coming together here. I'm not really sure about the sequence, but it's clear that there's some kind of threat, and your best success is in a kind of retreat where you say, I need to build a better foundation. I'm going to do what I need to do to protect myself. I need more stability in my life, and I've got to focus on the basic things right now to make sure that things hold together, that I'm not losing the things that maybe I would be at risk of losing. But the key here is on the left side of the spread here. You've got your bubble to protect yourself from the false ideas and the misleading offers of the world, and you're giving up these ideas that you've held on to in the past. These are probably ideas that were put on you from the world outside, and you're giving up these ideas in order to stay true to yourself, to steer clear of the risks that the world is presenting right now. And then the other interesting angle here is that there's nothing in particular you have to do or say to make this a success. Here you're being quiet with the High Priestess. Here you feel successful already with the Nine of Pentacles. Let me get a guidance card. This guidance card, like the theme card, will come from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. And the card is Purifying. So that seems good. Again, it doesn't appear that this is about any kind of outward action particularly. This is more purifying your thoughts, I think. letting go of the ideas that could lead you to take some kind of harmful action. It's easier in this case to let go of the ideas than to take that action and put yourself at risk. The theme that we started with said there's a beginning here, something is getting started. It's getting started not by you taking any particular outward action, but by letting go of some of the ideas, maybe some of the habits that would prevent the new beginning from coming in. So it's a period of retreat, it looks like, but it sets you up for some kind of new beginning. Well, I hope this was helpful to give you some ideas of where you might go with this moon cycle. Good luck setting your intentions, bringing them into reality between the new moon and the upcoming full moon. Happy new moon.